Hey guys, it's Steven here. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things that are going on here and to talk about a new series that we're starting this Sunday. It's called What Would Jesus Be? You know, we all want to know what Jesus was like when he was here on earth doing the stuff that he did that we talk about so much, right? You know, we're all really curious about it. And so there have been lots of movies and TV shows and things like that made around that simple idea. And I started watching one of those recently with our daughters to kind of give us space to have some more spiritual conversations. And that's the show The Chosen. Many of you have probably watched it. And in the first episode, Jesus doesn't show up until about a minute and a half till the episode's done. You know, it's like 45 minutes or an hour or something of like everything's wrong. Matthew's struggling, Peter's struggling, Mary's really struggling, and you're just like, the anxiety was building, and the girls kept looking at me and they're like, Dad, how is this gonna get fixed? What's going on here? And I just kept saying, hey guys, I tell you, you know what's going to happen? Jesus is going to show up. And when Jesus shows up, everything's going to change. And we kept watching, and then finally they were like, I know, Jesus is going to come. Until finally at the end of the episode when he shows up, they were like, it's Jesus. And there was this excitement because he was there. The good news is in our world, we don't have to be Jesus. We just get to be people who are building our lives living like Jesus. And he's the one that's pouring into us and that's forming us and that's developing us so that we can be his followers. We're not required to be Jesus. We need to follow the leadership of Jesus and let ourselves be filled with the character of Jesus and with the character of the Holy Spirit. And so we're doing this series, What Would Jesus Be? Talking about those things, looking at who Jesus is and saying, like, how would he live this out in our world? Talking about things like, how is Jesus merciful? How is Jesus joyful? How is he prayerful and restful? How did he live his life filled with the Holy Spirit? We have two guest speakers that are going to be coming during the course of this series. I think it's going to be a really good end of October all the way through November time for us to really focus on Jesus and on his character and see how that can build into us these characteristics that allow us to reflect Jesus into our world in really healthy ways. So I'm excited about that. And we have other good stuff coming up. The first two Sundays in December, we're going to do baptisms. If you were at church Sunday, I got to baptize two young men in our church, and it was awesome. It was so fun. People were so excited. And it was just so encouraging to hear them say that they're following Jesus and that this is the next step. And so I want to invite you, if you've never been baptized, December is the time to do it. We would love to have you get baptized in December. Come and talk to me about it. Send me an email, steven@vineyardhopkinton.org. And I would love to baptize you in December. That would be awesome. Be such a joy. This Sunday after church, we have Trunk or Treat, which is just a fun time for the kids mainly, right? But for all of us just to spend a little bit of time together, and I'd encourage you to invite some friends. This is a great event for people to come, maybe to come to church with you and then to stay for Trunk or Treat. That's why we do it right after church. It would be great to have your friends join us for church on Sunday as well. And then we have our Thanksgiving baskets coming up in November 20th is when we're going to be doing the deliveries. We do this every year. Much more will be coming, but be aware that that's coming. It's 3 weeks out, I believe, maybe 4 weeks at this point, but it's coming really soon. We're getting prepared for it. We're excited to love on our community in that way and to see what Jesus does as we give to those who are in need this holiday season. So be a part of that. Have a great week, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you Sunday. Bye.